I mean, you've mentioned this Romeo guy before, but I didn't realize that, you've been married.
Romeo.
Mike. My name's Mike.
Right, no, sorry. I meant his name was Romeo, not Romeo.
Ah.
But yes, technically we did get married at the very end, but it's not like we,
Consummated it.
No, we did. But that's not my point. I'm saying it was just all really fast and short.
The consummation?
The marriage. It was all over so quickly.
I mean, before you made it sound like it was like this teenage fling, but now, just gets my head spinning a little.
I understand that. And I would have told you before, but I honestly didn't want to worry you about it, right?
Sure. So you two got married, just to go back to that for a sec. So the two of you got married, but then what? You realized there was a mistake and broke up?
Not exactly.
Well, then who broke it off?
It was kind of mutual.
Okay.
We both came from prominent families, both alike in dignity, but also both alike in being petty and terrible. And they were all against us being together.
Uh-huh.
And it just got to be too much, and so we decided to...
Just break it off?
Kill ourselves if we couldn't be together. Obviously, we didn't communicate well about how we were going to do it.
Sure. Communication's key.
So I took poison, and then he took poison, but mine was fake and his wasn't. And it would almost be funny if you think about it, except that he died.
Right.
And I just was so distraught that I stabbed myself in the breast.
You said you got that scar from a boating accident.
And I guess somehow my nurse was able to revive me and whisk me away, helping me to recover without my family knowing.
Wow. Okay. This is not the story that I was anticipating. Even when I found out you were married, I didn't.
But it's the distant past.
Sure.
And I'm dating you now.
Sure.
And it's not even that big a deal when you really break it down.
Really? Because it kind of sounds serious.
You've dated before.
Well, I've had girlfriends. You've had a romance for the ages.
So what? What does this mean?
I don't know. Maybe this hunting trip will be good. I can go off with the prince and find some time to think about things, get my head around it.
Take some time, sure. But you're not leaving until we've talked again. Please? You told him I was married before?
I would have thought you would have mentioned it already.
Well, now he's freaking out and I'm freaking out, and what am I supposed to do?
You want something to eat?
Yes, of course I do.
Look, I've never liked her.
Perfect. Thanks for the advice.
I just call it as I see it. And what do I see in this Juliet? Mentally unstable, born troublemaker.
That's not fair.
Let's think about what she told you. Short-term relationship turns into secret marriage. Check. At age 14. Check. They hit a roadblock in that relationship, and that turns into, let's kill ourselves. Check, check, check. Unstable.
Yeah. Those aren't super normal things to do. Or healthy.
Look, if the whole world's against you, maybe the whole world has a point.
Yeah, but
You think this other guy, what was his name? Romero? You think it was his idea for them to kill themselves?
She said it was mutual.
It's never mutual.
So you're saying I should break up with her?
Hold on, I didn't say that.
What?
Is she unstable? Hell yeah. But is that what you care about? Nope, doesn't seem like it. None of these incredibly obvious red flags matter to you. You just hung up on the simple fact that she was in love before.
Not just in love. We're talking storybook romance.
So write a new storybook. Never was a story easier to like than this of Juliet and her Mike.
Yeah, but I don't want to be a silver medal. A consolation prize.
Wait a second. Think about what you just said. Silver medal's not a consolation prize. Consolation prize is the paper certificate you get for showing up.
So you're saying I should be okay with silver?
I'm just saying you misunderstand how metals work. But as it pertains to love, look, if you love her, you love her. And it shouldn't matter who came before. People fall in love. If it doesn't work out, one of you moves away for college, or someone cheats, or you both try to kill yourselves, whatever. But she's not damaged goods just because she's loved before. She's damaged goods because the woman is mentally unwell.
I thought we'd get married, be lord and lady together, have a happy family, and now...
Look, honey, you can't decide how he reacts. The only question that matters is whether you want to be with him.
I just said that, of course I do.
And you would pick him over Romeo if they were both here?
You can't ask me that.
And you don't think he's going to?
What am I supposed to say? I was meant to be with Romeo and fate intervened, and now, won't you please, pretty please, play backup?
Is that how you feel?
The Romeo I knew, it was us against the world. It was one moment in time where everything was closing in around us, and yet it felt like the whole world had never been brighter.
And what if you had gotten married? A year in, he's drinking too much, sleepless nights with babies, your cooking's never good enough, your clothes...
Wait, what's wrong with my cooking?
Let's just say no recipe ever called for extra gristle.
Why? Why are you Mike? It was supposed to be Romeo. Romeo and Juliet.
Hi, I was just on my way to come see you.
I was just stopping by.
Wait, before you say anything, I've been thinking a lot, and Romeo,
Mike. My name's Mike.
Hey, yes, I know that. I'm saying Romeo doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, that's transparently untrue.
There is no Romeo. He's dead. He's gone. He's not an option.
So, of the remaining options, I am the marginally acceptable one?
Would you shut up? With him, I love the idea of it being us against the world. I love the idea of the stars being crossed against us and that our love transcended everything around it.
Do I still need to be shutting up?
And I realized that's what's missing here between you and me. It's just so easy. There's nothing against us, nothing standing in our way.
And that's a terrible thing?
Love isn't supposed to be some easy, tender thing. It's rough, it's rude, it pricks like a thorn.
And that's what you want? Rough and rude and painful?
That's what I used to want, but I'm not a teenager. I don't need that drama, but that passion, yes.
I was talking to my friend Duncan.
Prince.
Right, and he hates you.
Fantastic. Can't wait to hear what you talked about.
He did everything he could to convince me that you were wrong for me.
All right, well.
And I didn't believe a word of it. He said you're a troublemaker. I say you're passionate. You care about things and you don't want to settle for a boring, dreary life. You want greatness and you want your life to go down as one for the ages. And if you choose me, if you want to be with me, then you couldn't possibly be settling because you never settle for anything. I don't want a boring, easy love, and I don't want a boring, easy life. I want you to drive me and influence me, and I want you to help me strive towards greatness.
You want that in your life?
You and me, Lord and Lady, together. I want to be with you forever. Us against the world in our own little way.
Are you saying you want to marry me?
We'll be a beautiful couple.
One for the ages.
Juliet and her Mike. Or Mike and Juliet?
No, you said it. Lord and Lady.
Oh, right, of course. My last name. Lord and Lady Macbeth.
I like the way that sounds. So, Duncan really doesn't like me? We'll have to do something about that.